Alright guys, time to tackle these blackcurrant bushes. Usual routine, dead and diseased wood, old wood, crossing wood, and then trim it back, not necessarily a third, but we want a bowl shape. My weapons of choice today, gladiators ready, pair of loppers, decent pair of secateurs, and because I'm a lazy git, I got something to pick the branches up if they fall in the middle. So I'll do a little bit and I'll show you what I'm taking out where I can. This is quite a good one actually. This is all like newish wood. Mind you, they had a very good prune last year. So let's do the crossing bits first because I think that's the easiest. Right, oops. Yeah, see that one there, that's horrible, that one, I don't like that one. And that's on old wood anyway. Right, here we go then, talk to myself. Get on with it. Take them down pretty low, and if you can, to an outward facing bud. I'm going to save all these. For pea sticks. Right. Let's get you round a bit. No, that's not a nice one. That's a crossing one. Don't want that. Yeah, any horizontal ones as well have got to come out. So let's get rid of those. That's old wood anyway, so let's get rid of that right down the bottom. Oops. Yeah, I don't want that one. Ooh, talking to myself here. There we are. Looking better already. That's no good at all. That's going out too far, that one. Those two are very close together. That one's not too bad. These are horizontal. Don't like these. They're coming out. All of that's coming out. That's horizontal. Don't want that. That's horizontal, but it leaves an upward facing bud. That's off the next plant, that's crossing over. I don't like that one, so let's get rid of that. That's a nice long piece stick, that one. Oh. This wood smells lovely when you cut it. And I've even put long sleeves on, and I've scratched my arm already. That's crossing, I don't like that one. Yeah, that's going. That's too horizontal. And that one's going into the next bush. There we are. All right, that's looking all right actually for now. I may do a bit more later, but there's nothing really untoward at the moment. Got rid of most of the old wood. But then again, see, it didn't... Loads of buds on it. Last year there was loads of buds as well. Just didn't fruit. So, well, we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do for now then. That'll do for now. Oh, mate, as far as good ideas go, this isn't one of your best because it's bloody freezing. It's blowing a hooligan. And my fingers are cold within 2 minutes of getting here, and I can't wear gloves for this. And I'm talking to myself, so I'm going mad. This is the problem with that hemp netting, look. Lasts a season, full stop. Well, assuming those roofs are flat, That ain't far off, you know. Happy with that. Backside left could go in a little bit further. What happened last year, I had a tendency to try and spring apart. So, quick slip knot there. Nylon string this year. Because, like I said, the hemp string fell apart. Lovely to be natural, but if it's no good, it's no good. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to measure up my bed and I'm going to go in a minute. I want to see where these birdies beds are going to go. Because it is bloody taters here. So 1.6 by 0.6 or 1.3 by 0.9. 1.6 by 0.6. 1.6 by 0.6 it's got to be. Yeah, about the same size as the beds then. And it won't be too wide and I can keep the same number of beds sorted. Whew. Right. That's me, guys. Oh, yeah, right, guys. Well, the clever ones amongst you may have worked out that I'm putting together some birdies beds. Now, my old mate Danny, I call him a mate because it keeps him happy, you know. Over at, hang on, was it Grapevine Garden? No. Fig and olive plot? No. Grow Up, that's it. He suggested partially assembling these at home and then transporting them up, which is pretty obvious to me. I think he's getting errors above his station. He think he's a bloody engineer now. I told him I'd say that. A little bit warmer today, so my fingers aren't shaking, you know what I mean? God, I was bitter the other day. Lucky I'm ambidextrous. I could do this both ways. Just whiz them up with the, what's that, 8mm bit? Something like that anyway. And it's easier, if you're doing these, to spin the nuts rather than the screw heads. Because if they do scratch the outside, it leaves a mess. But if they scratch the inside, it doesn't really matter that much, does it? Right, when you come to put the beading on the top, the one that stops you scratching yourself, I found it best to just give it a quick unravel. Stick it in the middle and then start it in the middle of a side somewhere. And when you get to a join, use something like a palette knife or even a kitchen knife, just slip it in the groove and then pass it over the joint and it goes on quite easy. Look. Here we are. I'll do one in close up in a second when I get to the other side. Okay, look, so you can see the overlap here. So just slip your palette knife into the gap in the beading. Lay it against the joint. It's going to be awkward to do this, guys. And just press it all down together. Oh, he says. There we are. Okay, then when you get to the end, I'll find it easier just to make a mark on the strip, lift it off and then cut it out the way of the bed itself. Oops. There we are. Perfect. You wouldn't even know there's a joint there. I think my skirt's a bit too big. I'm going to put that right at the back, I think. Yeah. That'll do. Well, there we are then, that's them in. And they're just about level. So what I'm going to do now is just fill them with some rubbish. What you used to call it in the old days, midden, wasn't it? Ready for the compost to go in. So these can go in, these cabbages. They're no good. No good now. Might as well put the goodness back into the soil from whence it came. And this is that old rocket grown mulch that seemed to attract loads of foxes and things. Well, I think that's what it was anyway. It's really clearing the plot anyway. Wow. There we are then, ready to top up with compost. Good couple of days. Well, that's me off now then, guys. And it was lucky I left when I did. Half an hour after getting home, the Wonderpost arrived. Great big pallet all the way from Suffolk. Spent about 10 minutes, quarter of an hour, getting it all in the car. A little bit tired after that. 450 kilograms. Well, I didn't fancy shifting it twice in one day, so I left it in the car overnight and took it up the plot the following morning. Here we go. Okay, it's going to be fun. Four. Hoo-wee. Well, it's a darn sight easier to get out than it was to put in. Oh, let's get a quick wipe there. 'No scratches. 20 odd bags of Wonderpost scattered around the plot, all down sort of that side and at the bottom, because up here these 2 or 3 beds, 1, 2, 3, if I just do it, that's going to be the straw bales. And it's windy as hell at the moment. I was going to put a couple of those bags of Wonderpost in each of the Birdies beds. And that'll be me today. I thought it was going to be a nice day today, but blooming awful. We got a little bit of hurgle-furgle culture going on in here. Not so many sticks, but well, there are actually. There's quite a lot of sticks, so I put some more in. It'll all rot down eventually. I'm not packing it out full like a lot of people do, because it only sinks down in time, and you've got to put more in anyway. That's it. Right, let's work out the best way to do this. God, that's windy. I didn't bring the proper mic up because I thought I might lose it with all the, you know, shifting, lifting and shifting like this. So I'll tip a few bags in and I'll show you what it's like. It's like, see, I think it's my 4th year of using this now. I've no affiliation with these guys, but you know me, if I like something, I'll spread the word. And a quick quote from their website. Wonderpost, farm fresh compost, 100% natural compost soil improver, a vintage blend of manure, farm animal bedding and paddock sweepings, formulated and produced in the Suffolk countryside and matured over 3 years. No bulking agents, just 100% natural compost made with love, tea and biscuits in Suffolk. Whether you want a beautiful show garden or a prize marrow, just add Wonderpost to your borders and beds to supercharge your growing. And it certainly does that. I'll get these bags before they blow away and I'll show you what the Wonderpost looks like. Twat! That bump you just heard, or you may have just heard, was me closing the boot lid on my head. Oh, I don't know. And here's the Wonderpost. Look at it, lovely stuff. Absolutely lovely. So what we got to do, look, I've got sort of, I'm going to call it a base layer. So all the nutrients are down here somewhere, and the fresh compost will go on top. So, whew. Lovely stuff. Look at it, so friable. I don't mean in the oven. Brilliant. Thanks a lot, Roger. Good stuff, mate. Carry on composting. Right, guys, that's me, because it's blowing a hooligan yet again. I think Harry the Hawkeye is going to disintegrate in a minute. 4 years old now. I think let's get a new one soon, I think. Oh yeah, he's falling apart, look. Yeah. Aww. I'll bring some super glue up next week, mate. Well, there you are, guys. That's me for this week. Hope you enjoyed it. It was great to get up the plot and do some proper work for a change instead of the odd half-hour visit here and there, you know what I mean? Look after yourselves out there. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next video.